Today I'm showing you how to get an engine you don't currently have in Spaceflight Simulator. Sorry about the loud ticks, you can turn that down if you want. But it works with any engine, Colibri, Valiant, Hawk. But this is certainly the Titan, which I don't have. That's the Hawk. Look, Hawk, Valiant, Colibri, and RCS. Now the way to get the Titan is you're gonna want to I'm gonna clear for you. You're gonna want to place down an engine of any type. Okay? Okay, this guy is gonna become a Titan engine, most likely a Hawk, but better. This one is gonna become the Frontier engine, so just pay attention for both. And I'll put down a number and here's the number so that you know where to go to for the Frontier, and just continue if you want the Titan. This works for both. So what you're going to want to do is enter a file editor. Oh, right, I forgot the most important part. What you're going to want to do is save your blueprint, name it anything. Okay. Now, as I named it example, you're going to want to open a file editor. You're going to want to click Android, then data, and you'll get to where I am now. You're going to want to search SPA or look for a folder that says Spaceflight Simulator. What is that dude doing in wrong? You know what? And then click it. You're going to want to click Files, Saving, Blueprints, and you're going to want to click the folder that has the name of what you just saved. Now you're going to want to click blueprint text, and look, you see that's the Valiant engine I placed, and that is the Hawk engine I placed. I'm going to move where I'm making this because that's way too loud. Okay, the way to transform anything is, you see the engine name? You're going to want to delete the last name, replace it with Titan for the Titan engine. Okay. Then you're going to want to save. Okay, since you saved it and you edited it, boom, you have the engine. Should be right there, but not yet. You need to go back in the menu, click Load Blueprint, and click the one with the click the one you just named. Boom, I have the engine. This is not clickbait. This is actually true. I just tried it. Now on to the Frontier engine. Any engine works. I'm just using these. You can I don't know. No, nah. Sadly, the RCs won't work though. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to save it back. Okay. I'm just doing that one because I just did that. Now, you don't have to use the same save. You can obviously just use a different save. But you don't have to save it twice or anything. You just have to place down the engine. Go into a file editor. Okay? What you're going to want to do is click Android. Well, you're going to want to click Android then data, or if possible, data then Android. You're going to be brought somewhere like this. Now you're going to look for a file that says Spaceflight Simulator. Go into Files, Saving, Blueprints, and click the save you just named if it has the exact same name. Click Blueprint Text. Here we go. Engine Titan, that's just the one I showed. Now Engine Valiant, gonna want to erase the end name and replace it with front ear. When I save, I go back into Spaceflight Simulator. Then I load the save, and boom, I don't even have this engine. Oh, and as a plus side of this engine, it has a blue trail. I'm gonna show you some rockets I can make with it. For an example of how good these engines are, I'll skip to when I have them all. Okay, I'll skip to when I have them all. Here we go. I have all the engines and they're ready to launch. So, to not surprise you about the power or anything and think the rest of the engines are super weak, I'm gonna go with the itty bitty baby one first. This one has a very low amount of thrust. That's why I had to make the rocket so small. It's typically used for landers, but I just biffed up that one. Next, we're moving on to the Valiant engine, which is this guy right here. Normally you're going to want to click the engine to turn it on, but I just BP edited the engine on automatically. It also has a low amount of thrust, but that doesn't stop it. And it's typically used in space when you don't need high thrust. Next, and then we're going to end that one's mission. Okay. Okay, you know what? Next we have this engine, this rocket engine, which is pretty powerful, and as long as whatever it's supposed to be carrying is lower, as long as the amount of stuff it's carrying is lower than 120 tons, you will always be able to get it off the ground, as the other is 40 and this one is 15. The rocket is around 44.44 pounds on these modules. That explains why this one wasn't able to get off the ground. Okay, so we're gonna check how long this one can go. Okay, and how high it goes. As you see, we're not making a lot of progress. Actually, that's a lot of progress, to be fair. Okay. I'm going to see how high the top of its orbit can get. Okay, I'm just going to skip. Okay, so it's making some good progress. Really, really, really good progress. I think I can just get this into orbit. And again, I'm not even... I wish I could time warp under acceleration, because that would help. Okay, so that is going pretty far, pretty far. Oh God, look at the orbit. I'm just gonna time warp until I meet back with Venus or Earth. Well, catch you when I do. Ooh, I'm getting your Venus, your Venus, your Venus. Ooh. Well, I can quit it for that engine. Here we have the next two engines. This one's thrust is 400 tons, and I do not know the exact thrust of this one, but you can test it out yourself. Okay, let's see how far this can go. Cool, blue trail. Anyway. Okay, so a few seconds in, It's even 10%. Whoa. Okay, so I'd expect it has about as much thrust as the Hawk engine, and about more thrust, and less ISP, which I have no idea what that means, but it means the amount of fuel it takes to go a certain distance. And the lower it is, the faster it goes. As you see, we're only on 50% and we're already 20 kilometers. I'll get to you when it's done burning. I'm surprised it's still not done burning. But this engine is way better for in space with a Titan engine on first stage or anything. Okay, the orbit's getting pretty big. Okay, where did it go? Oh no, oh god. Now let's see where we'll land here. I'm going back into Earth orbit. Oh, I just missed the sphere of influence. I just barely grazed the moon. Well, next engine. Okay, here we go. Next test, we got the Titan engine. Whew, that's, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'd have to say this one would be the winner, if it had lower ISP. Look at how fast that is. Well, it's less efficient, but better for first stages, and for rockets with a high mass and high fuel. Well, that concludes it for this video. See you next time.